All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down there, rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short and transit lesson of how alone the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai allows it to go. All right, and this is going to be another edition of this short series I've been doing through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai called Out with the Old and In with the New. All right, concerning the current financial system that we're under right now being pushed out of the way. All right, and Lord Wills, brothers can see on the screen, I have this article here from the Zero Hedge. And it says, bank failures begin again. Phillies Republic first seized by the FDIC. All right, so you had another bank, go down pretty much. Just like last year, you had a few banks that collapsed. All right. And when they failed, the bigger institutions, or like to quote Gerald Salente, the too big to fail banks came and pretty much took them over. All right, which I believe through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is the plan. All right, to speaking through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, speaking as a man. All right, that's the plan, to collapse all these credit unions and these other smaller banks and get everybody, because it'll be easier for Esau. That way he won't have all these when the Karagma does come. All right, or whatever, and all these big banks are involved in the CBDC program. All right, so I mean, it makes sense, get rid of these smaller banks that pretty much ain't with it, or they're taking their sweet time trying to come to a decision about it. Esau is just collapsing them, allowing them to go under, and then make the people go to one of the bigger banks that are down with the CBDC program. So that way, when it comes, it'll be less, everybody will be, involved with one of these certain banks, which it'll be easier to roll it out. Because in order for you to have the bank account, you have to have the Karagma. Or it really doesn't matter. Either buy, like the scripture say, you won't buy and sell either way. If you don't have, rather you're part of a bank or not, or whatever. All right. Because also another thing, they're looking to do away with or put heavier restrictions, or basically force people to not want to deal with things like Cash App and these other banking things. And it's not a coincidence. I think the leader of Cash App, or the creator of Cash App, I think he's dead. I think he is. I know the guy from PayPal, he's dead. All right. So on and so forth, man. This is all planned. This is all the plan to get rid of this current financial system. All right. And again, all these smaller banks are going down. Ain't none of the big ones going down, and they're just as much as they're just as bad, or just as much as in trouble. It's the smaller ones. All right, but ain't none of them failing. Bank of America ain't failing. I mean, they're closing a lot of branches and stuff like that, but they're just closing. They're not. Bank of America ain't going down. JP Morgan. What's another one? Wells Fargo, all them ones that are down with the program, down with the CBDC, none of them ain't going down. It's always these smaller ones. All right, that has been getting that's been going under. All right, and again, I believe, just speaking as a man, it's a plan to kill off all these small banks and to get everybody with one of these big banks, because they're all down with the CBDC. That way it'll be easier. All right. And we know what the CBDC is going to lead to. It's going to lead to the Karagma, the fulfillment of Revelation chapter 13, verses 16 to 17, all right? Which is a microchip, and a implantable microchip is going to be put inside your body to buy and sell things. You're going to have it if you want to buy and sell, if you want to participate in society, all right? You're going to have it. If you don't have it, like the scriptures again say, you won't be able to buy and sell. And the banks, in order for you to get your direct deposit, all right, which that was also a part of it, the whole direct deposit thing, doing away with getting paper checks and all of that. Here, just get a direct deposit. That way it'll hit your bank account quicker. You have access to it quicker. That was also part of the plan. All right. And in order for you to get your direct deposit, you're gonna have to have a Corrupt one. You're gonna have to take part in the CBDC program, which again, the ultimate goal of that is to get people to take the Corrupt one, which all these banks again are down with. So I'm gonna read a little bit of it. It says, "Who could have seen this coming? Here, which he's right. Zero hedges on it. And a lot of these other financial guys has been saying it for as well as all these banks are gonna go under. All right. It says, admittedly, we are a couple of weeks off, but trouble has been brewing in the banking sector. And tonight, after the close, we got the first bank failure of the year. All right, which was yesterday, so-called Friday. The FDIC just seized the troubled Philadelphia Bank, Republic First Bancorp, and struck an agreement for the leader's deposit and the majority of his assets to be bought by Fulton Bank. And I bet that's one of the big ones. All right? Because again, all of these smaller ones are going under. And I bet Fulton Bank is down with the CBDC. I bet they are. All right? It says the Republic Bank had about $6 billion of assets and $4 billion of deposits. At the end of January, according to the FDIC, considerably the smallest than 100 to 200 billion assets with CSV and signatures, CVB and signatures. The FDIC estimated the failure would cost the depositors. The failures would cost the depositors. Let me turn right here. I can hit this turn real quick. All right. The failure will cost depositors insurance fraud $667 million. Around half of the depositors were uninsured at the end of 2023, according to the FDIC. In total, the equity of the assets minus liabilities was $96 million. At the end of 2023, according to the FDIC filings. That's all pretty much I want to read. Brothers want to check it out. The rest of the article is on Zero Hedge, like the first couple of articles. If I can, I'll put the link in the description box if I can. But yeah, man, another one bites the dust. All right, another one's down. All right, and again, this is all a part of the plan. And I bet Fulton Bank is down with the CBDCs. Let me do something real quick. Select it.
Based on distributed ledger technology, participants include BNY Mellon, Citi, HSBC, MasterCard, PNC Bank, TD Bank, Truist, US Bank, and Wells Fargo, and more.
Select it, brothers. I wish I could play that back. It was kind of late, but yes. Global brothers caught some of that. Basically, she was reading the list. All right, it says several U.S. financial institutions are collaborating to test the feasibility of a digital dollar based on distributed ledger and technology. Participants include BNY Mellon, Citibank, HSBC, MasterCard, PNC Bank, TD Banks. All these all are big banks. The two biggest to fail. All right, Trust, US Bank, and Wells Fargo. All right. And again, these are the ones that are buying up the little ones, all right, or taking over the little ones or whatever, and their customers are moving over to them, and they're all down with the digital dollar or CBDC. So this is all a part of the plan. These banks, for these smaller banks to collapse, and for these bigger banks to take them over. All right. It's all a part of the plan. Everybody which again will lead to the fulfillment of Revelation chapter 13, verses 16 and 17. And yeah, I'm just go ahead and read it. You can buy it, like the apostles, they always say, You gotta bring it out. You know, this is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 to 17. And he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their, or the charagma in their right hand or in their forehead, to take now the microchip technology in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, say he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right, so digital currency, or CBDCs, a central bank digital currency, against which the end goal of that will be for you to take the charagma. All right, that's the end goal of what they want to accomplish. All right, if you don't have it, you won't be able to buy and sell anything. All right, because the banks, and people should know by now, the banks don't have your best interest at heart at all. All right, they're all controlled. They're all of them are under the Bank of England. All right, you know, what they call the Rothschild Bank. That's what it's really called anyway, the Rothschild Bank. All right, they're all under them, and if they don't do what they you know, they all take orders from them, the Bank of England. You got something called the 3 city states. All right, the money part and the side of it that makes the laws and all of that. All right, they're all I think I lost my train of thought. And the ones that make the laws are all based out of England, out of London. Vatican is the wicked spiritual side of it, and of course Babylon the Great, or Washington D.C. is the military side of it. The military, the might, the strength of it. All right, the military might. All right. So yeah, they control everything, and that's like Nick Rockefeller told Aaron Russo, that's the plan, that's the ultimate goal. All right. So with that, you know, I pray this and transit lesson was edifying. Back to my destination. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Quadash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, known down and rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to you brothers out there to push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, in all sincerity and all truth throughout the four corners of the globe. And I'm going to say shalom.